What's up, guys? For today's watch review, we're going to be talking about the Casio G Shock 56 series, or also known as the King series, just based on their size. But what I got in front of you today is the GX56, which is this one right here, and then the GXW 56. The only major difference is this one has a multi-band 6 functionality, while this one does not. However, other than that, they are essentially identical, other than the cosmetic and aesthetic appearance. But let's do a quick 360. Let's just do it with this one, the GXW 56. Right here, nothing crazy on the back. And also, just a quick wrist check. Today I am rocking my Seiko bottle cap watch, which I've done a review on. It's an excellent watch. I love it. It's great so far, and I'll probably do a follow-on review later. But anyways, going back to the star of the show, let's start off with our talking points, starting off with price. So this one right here on Amazon, you're looking at about $100 before taxes. So expect to pay, $110 to $115. And the GXW is going to be twice that. So on Amazon, you're looking at $200, so maybe $220 out the door. So if you are on a budget, the GX56 is definitely the way to go. However, as far as aesthetics go, in my opinion, the GXW56 is where it's at. But going on to the next talking point: tactical, schmactical, dressy, or casual. And I will tell you tactical all day long. I probably prefer this watch over the Mudman any day, and the Mudman is a fantastic watch. For those of you that are familiar with G-Shocks, you know that the Mudman is kind of like the standard when it comes to just durability and ruggedness and all that stuff. But as far as visibility, ease of use, and everything, I think the GX series takes the cake. So yeah, if you're in law enforcement, military, what have you, first responder, anything like that, this is a fantastic watch it'll surpass all your needs. But you could probably do casual too. It might be a little overkill because this is a beefy watch. But I mean, if that's your style, if that's your thing, then rock it. It'll look great in jeans and a t-shirt. But I don't think it'll fly on the dressy atmosphere. But I would say tactical and casual if that's your thing. Next item is functions. For the purpose of time, I'm only going to do it on the GXW because they're essentially the same, with the GXW having a little bit more. So as I said, it has multi-band 6 functionality, and it is also solar powered or solar charged, which just makes this a fantastic option for people that don't want to worry about swapping out batteries or anything. This is going to last you a decade and then some. But going on to the functions, your mode button is right here. So you got world time, alarm, stopwatch, timer, and back to main time. And to get to your multi-band 6 screen, that's right here, this button. You hit that, and you can see that at September 29th at 1:04 in the morning, we synced up to the nearest radio tower. Alright, going on to our next talking point is illumination. So let me go ahead and turn off the lights here real quick. And as with all your standard G-Shocks, illumination here is fantastic. It's not that shitty one little LED that I absolutely hate. But so this is your, right here, what you're looking at is the negative display. So that's what that looks like. I actually prefer the negative display illumination better. It just seems like it pops out more. And this is your GXW. They both look absolutely beautiful. Alright, going on to our next talking point, visibility. So obviously the GXW 56 wins when it comes to visibility, but that's just if you're comparing the two. As far as by itself, on its own, the GX 56 It's perfectly fine. You know, I'm sure in some angles it can be difficult to see, but just in real life applications, I personally have never had any issues. You know, I just point my wrist to my face and I look at the watch and I see the time. I've never had to, like, you know, point a light at it or anything. So fantastic visibility, 10 out of 10. Next item is button and crown placement. So the buttons they are not difficult to press like the Mudman. They're perfectly easy to depress, and they are protected just enough to where you're never going to accidentally depress them. So none of this accidental button pressing with the back of your hand. You know, if you're a heavy weightlifter, or you just do a lot of physical activities, you can rest assured your buttons are safe. Next item, band quality and comfort. Absolutely fantastic. Of all the G Shocks I own, these are my top favorite bands, just because of, you know, there's not a high sweat factor, they don't stick to your skin, just overall quality is fantastic. I'm not going to go too deep into it, just letting you know, absolutely fantastic bands. And last item, overall, and should you buy. So overall, for the year that I've owned these timepieces, I have had nothing but fond memories of them, just because, first of all, they are fun watches. I mean, look at them. It's pretty much like a G Shock Square on steroids. And for me, being a bigger guy, that's fantastic. You know, I love the G Shock Square, but just something about it's a little bit too small for me. You know, sitting on my frame, it's a little funny. This is for us thicker guys out there. You know, it's big, it's bold, it's rugged, it's strong. So if that's the kind of lifestyle that you have, then this is the perfect watch for you. As far as ease of use and functionality, you know, it's pretty bare bones, not too fancy, other than the solar charging and the multiband 6. But other than that, you know, it's got everything you need and nothing you don't. So yeah, overall, just a absolute joy of a watch. There's a reason why they call it the King, and not just for its size, because it's really the whole package. So to the last point, should you buy? Yes, absolutely, you should buy it. If you're on a budget, like I said before, just stick with the GX56. However, if you can, you know, wait a little bit of time and save up some money, I definitely recommend the GXW series, just because you've got that retro gold green screen that I absolutely love, and that yellow font and writing. It just looks really classy and retro, and you know, in 20 years, I believe this is going to be a highly sought after timepiece. But anyways, that's all I got to say. Let's do one last 360. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that this video helps you with your next watch purchase. Thanks for watching, and tune in for my next review. Alright, bye.